actually managed to buy a... Sorry about the prassel. I bought some money for Steam because I didn't have money on my account. And that is the big reason I didn't buy any. That I didn't buy Counter-Strike Go. But now I have 20 euros on my account, so now I can actually buy it. So we'll see. Alrighty. I've never seen the Norse werewolf. Apparently, Yeti. It is. Did you have? Oh, there they are.
Don't expect him to be getting back up.
How sexy. That is one sexy play right there. Hell yeah. Yeah, they do look fucked up actually. Their armor is so weird. But we'll be able to manage. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have 11 players. I was like, is this really 11 players? Well, hi there, Barracks. What a setup. What a setup. Huh.
Hey, Bob, have you ever been to the Great Skull Land?
No, Jim, it's a wasteland. No one goes out there, not even the Chaos Dwarfs.
Well, I heard a few orcs went there recently.
And have they returned ever since?
Well, it depends on your definition of a return. This is some weird setup shit. This is. This is some badass shit. I don't know what you've been teaching him, but what the fuck, guys. I mean, Kirai usually plays like this, but his goal, well, I guess Bearmix's goal is also to kill me. And then I guess it's fine.
What a bad idea. The player dodges the buck, but receives a dozen from angry fans.
We won't see that player for some time.
So we can do that. Block, block. Do I want to push instead? I think I do. Yes. Come on.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants.
So now I have negative
Who could
die.
forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire
Let's move him there and him there, then I have 2 die there.
Caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth.
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Alright, let's do it. Come on, punch down. There we go. Yes.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Oh, you don't have an apothecary.
That player's gonna add a new
That might be
star to
bad.
his collection.
That's why they're always on the front page of Spike magazine.
You can reach it. You can go there. Now here comes the question, really, how I want to do this. I think I want to put him there just to make it hard for him to move. And this guy. This guy. What's his strength? Strength 4. So you can actually occupy 2 players. You know what? Let's just put more guys on the line here. They can't really move that far.
Did you know the Chaos Dwarfs intend to leave with some new slaves?
Oh, really, Jim? Don't they ever have enough of them?
Ha! No, Bob.
And
You
pick
always
up.
need more slaves to play Blood Bowl.
Come on, pick up.
I would like
Pick
some
up.
slaves too.
Yes.
Stop right there, Bob.
Nope.
You sound
Alright.
like a lonely cheerleader.
I shouldn't have used my reroll for that, actually, since I'm pretty good. Even if the ball had been there. I should have saved my reroll for pass or whatever. Let's see. Who did I actually kick? Oh, I must check. I am sorry, Mr. Drankara. I am sorry. Let's see. Bear mix should target my hobgoblins because they are my ball keepers. I mean, these ones also have agility. They have agility too, so yeah. Bear mix, that's a good tip actually, to target my hobgoblins and try and get them out of the game. Because they are my ball keepers, basically, and without them it's kind of harder for me to actually score with the ball. Yeah. I am not sorry. Well, I am somewhat sorry. Not really. You know that when I play against new players, I know... Wait, Bearmix, you didn't have to reroll that. You have block on that guy. So the both down result is actually a knockdown for you.
He's not the sort to stay down.
A recent medical report
Oh, you
stated
didn't
cerebral
reroll?
hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players.
What?
Amazing.
Didn't he reroll? It seemed like he rerolled.
When you consider
Yeah, I must have
brains
rerolled.
are also
Oh,
less
maybe he got an extra one in the beginning. I didn't actually check. Oh, I guess he did. Yeah, I got me confused when he had 1 of 1, but yeah, he got an extra one in the beginning now. And yeah. Try and always avoid rolling 1 dice,
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
if you can. With block, it's actually not as risky, but it's still risky. Bottom, 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 bottom. I'm killing myself. Yeah. Yes. Norgoro is down.
Straight up hurts.
Block, block. Stand on the spot. That's fine. Alright, so...
I bet those Yetis don't like playing the Dungeon Bowl, Bob.
That's right, Jim. Some Norse teams downright refuse to play in that cup, claiming it to be inhumane.
That's strange, Bob. Didn't figure any Norse team to be humane.
Please pick it up now.
This one is gonna get the hands.
He's
slapped
so
at the
bad
end of
at
the
that.
match.
Better a smack on the hand.
And I used both my rerolls already, so... Oh, you can only use 1 reroll a turn.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. That right hook was
damn.
worthy of a black hawk.
If you're telling me, it'll take a while
I'm
to
sorry.
get over it.
Fuck.
Hey, Bob, can you
man.
see those hobgoblins on
There
the
we
bench?
go.
Oh, yes, Jim. I can see him. It's going to be a nice match.
You fail.
Betray their own team.
Come on, Jim. That would be even better, wouldn't it?
I don't like killing new players' teams, so I am sorry, actually. I mean, I don't mind if they're just badly hurt, then it's not that bad, but it's kind of boring for new players to be knocked out like that. They're just badly hurt, so there's nothing, you know, nothing bad. They will come back. This is one die roll. What do you mean with bad? You mean that it was a bad roll to make, or do you mean that it was just... Because the result was obviously bad. But it wasn't... It was bad to do it early. Before moving. So Bear makes another tip. Is always to try and, like, your three players that's been on the left here, they haven't really... Oh, well, you're right, actually. They've hardly moved. And it's better to actually move players that are not going to do attacks and stuff first before trying to do pickups. So anything that's not going to roll die, move them first, and then you do blocks, and then you try to do the ball handling, pretty much. Oh, he's actually quite strong. Dun, dun, dun.
Berserkers, Yetis, Ulfwurners.
I'll bet you like this, Jim.
Of course, Bob. To be brutally honest, I always enjoy a pack of raving maniacs.
Spoken as a true Blood Bowl fan, Jim.
Should have kept him back there, actually. Yes. What's their strength? Please tell me. Yeah, okay, good. Yes.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Alright, let's see. Stunned.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Yes.
Did you know, Bob, that the hobgoblins saved Tsar Nagrund?
How did they do that? They're so small and useless and ugly.
Indeed,
Oh.
Bob, they are. But when the orc and goblin slaves
see.
rebelled, the hobgoblins turned their backs on their brothers and helped the Chaos Dwarfs at the
Ba-ba-ba.
last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures, Jim. Look at them.
Yes, Bob, but ogres aren't so different, you know.
What?
What? Well, I never foul. Actually, unless the player I'm playing against keeps doing it to me, then I will foul, but I don't have that as a part of my gameplay when I play Blood Bowl. I mean, I want to have fun, I want to play the game, I don't want to cripple his team, so... Well, that will happen, I mean... The attacker down will always happen at some point.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Oh, he's rolling the red. Oh, right. You mean like that? Well, have you told him about it? Have you informed him about the red dye? Ah, good.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly hated it.
Yeah, I know. What? Oh, but they haven't told you anything. When you do blocks, Bear Mix, when the die are red, that means that I will decide what result the die will do. So if you roll 2 red die or block dice, you know, the attack dice, basically, I will decide on which result you will have to do or take.
Ouch! He's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with. Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf.
What? Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Is the game crashing on me? Okay. This looks good. Yeah, I'll do this. Well, that was lucky. Alright, so where is my
Well
hobgoblins?
in
There.
advance of the match, the berserkers will often start quaffing flagons of ale before whipping
There.
themselves into a frenzy.
That can sure be useful, Bob. We should try that someday.
We better
You
leave
stand
that to the
up.
professionals, Jim. You already look a little
You
pale.
stand up.
Get it? Pale? Never mind.
Oh, I had. Herpy derp. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I thought that was a friendly one. Oh, that was good. Freaking Nurgle luck. No, it doesn't mean that I lost. It means that I have 5 minutes to reconnect if something would happen. So don't you worry. Also, Bear Mix, if I will tell you that later, it's not really Well, it's better than before, because before you had 40 seconds to reconnect. And then they patched it and fixed it, so now you have a proper 5 minutes.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. Did you know that the Berserkers are selected from the thirstiest Norse players?
Nope.
Yes, the head coach tells the team that they have run out of beer, and the one that enters the most furious rage becomes the new team Berserker.
They run out of beer in Norse teams?
Of course not, Bob. The head coaches just tell the players that if they're low on Berserkers.
Stand up. Punch in the face. Yes.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean.
Wow, that's not even fun.
Well done. Looks like he could do with a blood transfusion.
How strong
They'll
is this
have to
thing?
cauterize it first.
Profile. Right. That won't work. Stand up. Yeah, just stand up. You go there. You try and punch him here. No.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
The attack can get their game going.
Oh
again.
my god. 1, 2, 3,
Wizards have
4.
not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Bloodbone scholar. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic
The
sound
shit is just spilling.
of a Wizard's neck.
They're obviously beer ladies, so they are not. What are they called? Those German beer maids. Hot as hell? No. I don't think you've seen the typical beer maid. Well, these ones are hot, obviously. For being animated figures in a game. Let's go. So beer mix, by the way, if you have any questions or if there's anything that you're a bit confused about, please just, you know, tell me in the chat, in the in-game chat, and I will let you know.
Man seems to be in two minds about what to do about the player lying prone on the pitch.
Yeah,
That is very
they're
true.
gonna send on a stretcher or a coffin.
I've heard of teams that have simply
Ba-da-ba-da.
disappeared after being abandoned by the
Vip, you just made a touchdown.
Have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Well, he can ask the chat, he can ask me, he can ask whoever, really. Yeah, it was kind of awesome. Well done, Vip. Well done. So we are kicking off right now. I'm like a violent setup here. Yeah, don't ask Vip anything. Trust me, I am actually sorry about the, you know, casualty players there that I've been knocking out. Because I know it's so boring when that happens when you're new and trying to learn the game. And, yeah. Well, at the same, I'm not sorry and sorry at the same time. It's kind of... Because it's good for my team because they level,
When the
but...
Chaos Dwarfs had trolls on their teams.
Oh, of course, Jim, I remember. Good old days back then. But tell me, why don't they have them anymore?
I love this story. The Scarface scavengers strapped dynamite and kegs of gunpowder onto the troll, sent him running down into the opposing half, where he detonated himself to the glee of the fans, covering them with bits of troll, causing a huge amount of detestation to the opponents. This tactic has been outlawed by the Blood Bowl regulations crafters, and we haven't seen a single troll on the Chaos Dwarfs team ever since.
Oh, I remember that very effective tactic. Now let's see how much blood they can spill without an explosive troll.
Don't forget, they still have bull centaurs and minotaurs. I'm sure it will be a bloodbath, as always.
Hold on. No! No, I didn't. Alright, oh well. Just so you know, Beermix, when you are receiving, you get the first turn. So on the very first turn, it's better to set up that aggressive line that you did. Because you can see my positioning as well. When kicking off, it's not very good to put guys on the line, because you don't know how I will put up my players against them. So when receiving, you should be more aggressive. When kicking off, you should be more defensive. Oh, lucky. That was luck, though.
Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
I do have a goblin team, but I think they're such a one-trick pony. They need to do so much damage in the first. I mean, they're fine, but I enjoyed playing them the first time I played them.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Typical of the referee.
Alright, we didn't actually go to half.
He brings them off the field.
I reckon that several players would appreciate a few minutes rest.
I'll do the same. Well, nothing bad happened, so it's all good. There we go. Goblins are just mostly used to play for fun, I think, to be honest.
One of the most famous Norse
And
teams
yeah,
out
the
there
first,
is a Vinheim
you know, the
Valkyrie.
first kickoff, the goblins just try to cripple as much as they can with their players that have like weapons and stuff. And then beyond that, you try to win like a halfling team. You try to, you know, trick around your opponent or anything. But they're not as good at it
The only sponsor that withdrew their
because they have less
sponsorship
players.
to this day.
Well, unless you actually, you know, a few games in, you buy more goblins, and that was the mistake I did. I didn't buy enough goblins for my goblins team.
Three, two,
Kicked it a bit too close to me, but it doesn't matter, I think. Once again, same result. That's kind of nice. Wasn't the same result maybe, but it was the same kickoff thing. People challenge my halflings. I don't want to play my halflings, but they challenge my halflings. Wasn't it you that challenged them last time? I don't understand why. Well, the thing is, halflings is fine if you play against a new player or a player that, you know, is not aware of how halflings actually score, like throwing players. You don't like them. Alright. Well, I don't like them that much either.
Beer swilling, spear
Push
brandishing,
me.
yeti wrestling lunatics.
And that's just the apothecaries, Jim.
Wait, that thing is frenzy? That's kinda cool. A disturbing presence. Well, I guess it's a yeti, so everyone's like,
Right in the face.
what the fuck is that? It's Bigfoot. Steve, Vip, Björn, Kjell. Bad luck, Bear Mix.
That reminds me of when I took 50 bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Let's see. Okay then. Well, that's a nice car. As long as for the halfling teams, enough. Halfling team, enough for me. Because it's not my fault, right? It's not my fault. I can't play bad just because I play halfling. Well, obviously I don't play good all the time, but I try and do my best, man. Since I'm not really that good at the game either. You know, compared to the hardcore Blood Bowl players anyway.
The player gets hold of the ball.
He has the ball.
He missed the pass.
Bring on the side.
Ow.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
Stand
Really only
up.
comes down to taking a few hits.
Punch him. No.
That's one regulation clobbering.
Punch him. Yes.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
That player's seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
Yes.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
Punch. No.
What finesse, what style, what perfection. action.
What a hammer blow!
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
I was just gonna say, this is gonna waste my reroll, and it did.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Fail.
Hey, Bob,
I actually did.
Scurfrick Stone Sucker is.
Oh, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still,
See.
he often missed entire
I have lost
games
several
as he
times.
struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Those stupid things, they always make everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob, and that's why the fans love to see them play good ball.
Oh, come on, Hippo. The important thing is to find a team where you, even if you lose, you enjoyed playing the team. And that is why I enjoyed Dwarfs. I don't really matter, it doesn't matter if I lose or win, I still enjoy playing with them. Push me. Nope. Just that the team you join with has to gotta be new. That's the only rule. Otherwise, anyone can join in and with anything.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority
I want to
of
give you a
the fans
chance
reckon the
to
team
do
should
something.
take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the
Then again, I will
terraces.
also keep punching
If they
you.
don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
Things are hot.
Yeah, I guess you can. I wouldn't say they are the best murderers, though. But of course, you can do it if you want. Sorry. They have a freaking chainsaw. Well, yeah. But only for one turn, though. Well, not one turn, but one kickoff.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the most
Because they have a
supporters of
rule,
the year
I think
award.
it's secret weapon, which means that as soon as the first kickoff is done, they will leave the field. You can only have one chainsaw player. Anywho,
The ball goes skywards and the match is on.
Innate picking that ball up.
oh
is
nice.
easy.
No, actually, you'll give it to a player. I never tried it, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan of multi-block, to be honest. But mostly because I have not turned off the optional skill thing. Because it always activates the way it is now. You have to actually click somewhere in the menus where you choose like, do you want to use it? Like dodge, for example. You only need to use it once per turn. But you don't have to. Oh, that's nice. But you can choose not to use dodge, use a proper reroll instead.
Did you know that well in advance of the match, the berserkers will often start quaffing flagons of ale before whipping themselves into a frenzy?
That can sure be useful, Bob.
Look,
We
look.
should try that someday.
We'd better leave that to the professionals, Jim. You already look a little pale. Get it? Pale? Never mind.
Sorry about yawning. Morning. Always happens. Well, if you're lucky, then yes. Because you still have to roll for Dauntless on each block. So. It's better just to put it on a strong player so that it's, you know, better for you. Let's see, stand up. For me and you and you. Actually, I should have just done. Wow, that was bad.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of the two.
Like the Motley Horde, just made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
I think he's singing him a lullaby.
Did you know the Chaos Dwarfs intend to leave with some new slaves?
Oh, really, Jim? Don't they ever have enough of them?
Good, I haven't used my blitz,
They
have
always
I?
need more
Yeah, I did.
slaves
Never
to
mind.
play Blood Bowl.
Yeah, well, I would like
And
to
now
say
I
it's
have one
true,
die.
Jim. Sometimes I feel...
Stop right there, Bob. You sound like a lonely cheerleader. Let's see blood be spilled.
Come on, baby mix. that spam. What the fuck? It is time to go. Well, maybe in Blood Bowl 2.
Another one who actually plays the ball.
Hey, Bob, have you ever been to the Great Skull Land?
No, Jim, it's a wasteland. No one goes out there, not even the Chaos Dwarfs.
Well, I heard a few orcs went there recently.
Bam.
Have they returned ever since?
Bam.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
Yeah. It would be kind of cool to have like a block camera. As soon as someone actually managed to do an injury, you zoom in and you see like, you know, just like in Mortal Kombat when they kind of attack and breaks the bones in someone's body. So you're like, poof, and then you just see the bones. But that won't probably be in the game ever. But it would be awesome.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept
Good
a
night,
bribe.
sweetheart.
Under an agreement signed
It's
last
time
season,
to
clubs are
go.
not allowed to offer less than the going rate. I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
That won't matter, because he's, yeah, it's a werewolf. Snap.
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Come on! Oh, wait. Doesn't even matter. JJ.
The player has got the ball,
Oh.
and now he's the main
Oh,
target.
let's try. Let's do this.
Nice catch.
Oh, so good.
The ball flies through the air.
Right on target. Nice left punch. Right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
It would be cool
Written
if it
into
was
the
like that.
game rules.
Like more detail in what's going on the field. Since the simple, you know, the simple game setup is so easy and it's not really that advanced, they could have focused more on graphics and effects and everything. Or in the second game, they will actually make another kind of mode, like the real-time mode, make that better. Which I hope not. I hope they just, you know, perfect the board game part, to be honest. And add all the teams they've not added from the like board game and all the rules they don't have from the board game. And just better user interface, because this one, I mean, in the game it's not so bad, but outside the game, and also a proper fucking tutorial. That they need to add, because that's the biggest issue with this game, that people can't learn it properly. Schmack.
That right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
Hey Bob, do you remember when the Chaos Dwarfs had trolls on their
The
team?
chainsaw would be 30 times better, yes.
Good old days back then. But tell me, why don't they have them anymore?
I love this story. The Scarface scavengers strapped dynamite and kegs of gunpowder onto the troll, sent him running down into the opposing half, where he detonated himself to the glee of the fans, covering them with bits of troll, causing a huge amount of detestation to the opponents. This tactic has been outlawed by the Blood Bowl regulations crafters, and we haven't seen a single troll on the Chaos Dwarfs team ever since.
Oh, I remember that very effective tactic.
Oh, really?
Now let's see how much blood they can spill without an explosive troll.
Don't forget, they still have bull centaurs and minotaurs. I'm sure it will be a bloodbath, as always.
I should put him.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Holy moly. Oh, and he will fall on the go for it. Oh, I didn't.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Don't be sleepy.
Oh dear.
No, my big one.
Quickly taken off the pitch.
Oh, the dwarf death roller would be epic. And also, I hope they add skins. Like, really, that's something they should have done to this game. Like, downloadable DLC things, that just to make them more money. Really. Just imagine if you could have, like, pirates, dwarves, and yada yada. I know people are not, you know, big fans of DLC, but I would, if it's just like skins, why not? And instead of releasing a new game every time they release new teams, they could have released them as a cheaper DLC thing. Like, buy a team for $5. That would have been a lot better. Because then you can pick the teams you want and buy them those teams, instead of, you know, buying a completely new game.
Now this player just needs to survive.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
I bet those Yetis don't like playing the Dungeon Bowl, Bob.
That's right, Jim.
But I want another touchdown, BMX. Stop running away with the ball.
Claiming it to be inhumane.
That's strange, Bob. Didn't figure any Norse team to be humane.
You're both... Are you against both things? Because... You know... I mean, you can't accept, you know, the companies to make everything in-game for free. Because that's not how the world works, sadly. Start with this, I guess.
Don't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Can only do one.
Hey, Bob, do you know who Skurfrick Stonesucker is?
Well, no, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still, he often missed entire games as he struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Those stupid things, they always make everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob, and that's why the fans love
This
to see
won't
them
help.
play Blood Bowl.
Wait, oh, that will derp. Obviously, that will. Him first. Push. Yes. And now slap in the face. Ah, more push. Yes. Here we go. Well, that's a lie.
Apparently, they tried to catch the ball and
Damn it.
stand on it at the same time.
And found it both.
No more touchdowns for me. I can do a pass.
Hey, Bob, can you see those hobgoblins on the pitch?
Nope, I can't.
I can see her. It's going to
Didn't want to punch you more than necessary.
Trader